Hi, this is Kathy from Ladies Stamp A Lot. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Chesapeake, Virginia. And I want to show you how today how to make this cute gift card holder card. Now this was a card I made for a swap I did with other demonstrators, and if you stay till the end, I'll show you the other cards that I got when I swapped this one. So for this card, you're going to need a piece of cardstock 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2 and 9. And then you just fold that on the scores. It's basically folded in half, and then this part is folded back to make the gift card. All right, and then you're going to need some designer series paper. And for my card, I used the Birthday Bonanza paper from the 2019-20, or no, the spring 20 mini catalog from Stampin' Up. So this piece is 3 1/4 by 4. So when you cut this, make sure that you have your 4 inches on this side, your 3 1/4 this way. And that's just going to go right here on the front. So let me adhere that really quick. And this is enough to leave a little border all around. And this cardstock is Mango Melody. Okay, and the next piece I used the same, or you could use the back. The paper's two-sided, or you could use any paper that's left over. That's going to go in here. And that is 1 3/4 by 4. This is going to be for the gift card flap. So, I was going to do the other side, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. I'll do it this way. All right, and again, that leaves a little border all around. And then to make your gift card easy to get out, I have the 1 1/2 inch circle punch. And I'm just going to punch out about halfway, center it halfway, punch that out. I'll adhere that down in a minute. And then here, I'm going to take a piece of Whisper White, 4 by 5 1/4. And this is a piece of the designer series paper from the Birthday Bonanza paper. And that's 1 inch by 4 inches. And that's going to just go here at the end of the white. You could cut the white smaller, but to me, I have a lot of those already cut up, and it's just easier to put this on top. You don't have to worry about that gap where they meet. So I'm just going to put that right at the end, and then adhere that into the center. And again, I'll leave a little border all around like that. Okay, now this piece here, I'm going to take my sticky strip, or actually, sorry, this is tear and tape, and put this as close to the edge as you can get it. Now you can tear it like the name says, or you can cut it, whichever. I just like to cut it myself. And then, again, close to this edge as you can. The tear and tape, or the tear and tape, it's stronger than just snail, so it will stay down when people want to pull that gift card in and out. Okay, so the tear and tape, I have learned it's easy to get up with your take your pick tool. So that's going to pull up this part, and then there's sticky, that's double stick tape, and then you just close that up, and that's where your gift card is going to go. If that was a gift card, it would go right in there. Okay, so now for the front, almost done. I used the Stitched So Sweetly dies. This comes in the So Sentimental bundle. It comes bundled with this stamp set. I used this stamp. This calls for confetti to make this card, and I used this little piece of confetti. I could have used that one too, but I just used this one all over. And I cut out the largest scallop rectangle with Bermuda Bay. So that's there. And then I used the largest label down here at the bottom. This piece I cut out of Mango Melody. And then I used the next one in to cut out a piece of Whisper White. See that one? And that's what I stamped. This calls for confetti, and then I stamped the confetti on there. So to save time, I have that all done ahead of time so I can just adhere this all together. So this piece here, I kind of center it. I just eyeball, I don't measure. You just kind of want this to be the same as this. But you only want your adhesive on here because you don't want it to stick here or here. So I like to lay this where I think it's going to be, flip it over, and then I put my adhesive on here. Now this is one, if you wanted to use liquid glue to make it stay longer, you could. And I'm just, for the sake of time, just going to use my stick or my snail. So that's flat. And now it's going to open because I didn't put any adhesive there. And then this piece with the Mango Melody, I put dimensionals on. And I found out this works pretty good to get the pieces up. Instead of fingernails, you can get this Take Your Pick tool. Has a pointer, it has a sticky piece for picking up sequins and things. It has a flat piece. It's had a lot of neat little pieces to it. And this pointy end is great for getting these dimensionals up. Okay, so I'm just going to put that in the center. And now on this card here, I had this little lion. If you have this stamp set, Birthday Bonanza stamp set, you could stamp the lion. If you don't have the stamp set, which I didn't have, but I had the paper. Okay, here's the paper that I used for the front. And then you have the paper that has the toucan, the lion, the koala, some presents, candles, and then you have your back sides. The dies that coordinate with the stamp set will cut out some of these little animal shapes. So I borrowed a set from my friend, and I cut out a bunch of little animals, and this one I'm going to use the little toucan. So he's just cut out of the designer series paper with the die. You could also fussy cut it, and if you had a stamp set, of course, you could stamp it. Now what I did was I put mini dimensionals on the back, one here, and I doubled the layers here because the way I'm going to put him, I want it to be equal to this label. So let me take these off. So this is 2 dimensionals stacked on top of each other because this already has one. Let's see. Put that there. And then these with 2 makes up the difference for the one that's under here. So it's still a little bit higher than this. I think that makes it look really nice. That's done. Okay. That was pretty easy, right? Now, oh, the only other thing I forgot was I did make a little baker's twine bow, and I like to just put a teeny bit of this liquid glue. I can get it out. Let's try a different bottle. Oops, that's a little bit more, but that's okay. I just like to, I tied a little bit with the baker twine. I'll just lay it in there, and then I'll set that aside to dry. And that's it. Okay? Easy. I love that. Now, I made a similar one for Valentine's Day with the DSP. It's a gift card holder. And this time I just cut a white piece straight because I didn't have the other dies. and stamped on here. Then this is the heart with the 2 heart punches. So that was for same idea. So you could do this for any kind of card that you like to make a gift card. Okay, so this was my swap for my team meeting recently, and here are the other cards I got at the team meeting. These were all birthday cards using stamp sets in the current mini catalog, the spring 2020 mini, or the celebration catalog. So this one is using a window sheet here and the designer series paper behind there, and this is the lily pad bundle set that you can get for free with qualifying purchase for Stampin' Up. And on the inside she's stamped and watercolored. This uses the same lily pad bundle with the stamp set and the dies and the paper, and we learned how to do that technique. That was really nice, and that you can get for free as well. This is it's the Meerkats. It's a celebration set you can get for free. I think it's the Gang's All Mirror or something like that. And there's the Meerkats again. From Happy Birthday from all of us. This was the Happy Birthday to You celebration set. This is the cake stamp you can get for free in celebration. This is called Forever Blossoms. I love this one, all with the petal pink embossing folder, designer series paper. That flower is stamped in petal pink ribbon. This one is actually made with the bee dies and the poppy paper. And then this one is a celebration set that you can get for free with a lot of words. So that's a good one to get. But this was made, doesn't even use the bee stamp set, just uses the dies. And then this one is Special Someone. These little guys are from the Special Someone set in the mini catalog. And then this is the Buffalo Check stamp behind it. Cute. This one was Layered with Kindness and the poppy paper. This is the punch that's in the Occasions, or I call it Occasions, the mini catalog. Poppy Parade. Poppy is the color on that one. This is Timeless Tulips. Love the tulip stamp. This is a basket weave embossing folder over here. Grapefruit Grove is the color of that one. Then this was Mountain Air. This has a really lot of different techniques with the different colors sponged across there and the different layers of the mountain. This stamp set is a reversible stamp set. And this is one of the stamps you can get for free in the celebration. And then at our meeting, we learned how to use that stamp set. It was really interesting to make the detailed mountains and then flip it over and use it just to make the solid shadows in the back. And then here's a line of trees that you can cut out with the dies. So that's called Mountain Air. That's in the mini catalog. And then this is one that we made while we were there, Make and Take, and it's from the Positive Thoughts stamp set. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed seeing how to make this. I'll have all the dimensions on my blog in case you missed it, and give it a try. Thanks for stopping by.